internet radio stations around. You're listening to
Hot 89.1.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We in here. We in here. We in here. We are in here. We here. We here. Yours truly, DJ Stretch. You're inside the Steppers Comfort Zone on. We're on the haters corner. I'm gonna tell you right now. We on the haters corner. I'm telling you, that's what we in here. So, what we're gonna talk about this morning, man? We gotta talk about what we was talking about. What we were discussing the other day. I put it out on Facebook and everything. So. I got to get this, sometimes you got to get stuff out of my system. And, the title of the show today is Cheering for a Whipped Horse. And what we're going to talk about is this right here. And what I mean a whipped horse is, and what I mean by cheering is this right here. We was talking about Herschel Walker running for senator, if I'm not mistaken. And I put some on Facebook, and people were talking about, forget him, he's stupid, he dumb, this, that, and other, he don't know what he's talking about, and all that kind of stuff. As well as he was being used by the other people like Trump and all those people, and all that. He's a sellout. Okay. And what I mean by cheering for a whipped horse is, some of you guys out there just proud that, yeah, he this, he that, he this, he that, he the other. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right here. So you cheering for your own person, your own color, your own somebody you watched for years that got beat down. He got beaten running for senator down in Georgia, and which is cool. That's fine. That's fine that that's happened to him. Because if you run a race, you expect to win or lose. That makes a lot of sense. But I can't find myself cheering for something. If he lost, he lost. But how y'all gonna just gonna just pull up some stuff, and you go back, you pull up his stuff, pull up what the people said about him, what he did, all that other kind of stuff right there. How y'all gonna do that? I got So that's what I mean by cheering for a whipped horse. So you putting your own man on your own color down, putting your own black man down. The post I put out there was this right here. Here's the problem. Herschel Walker is a black man / king. I said, let's respect that and remember there was a time when no black was allowed to run for any office in the country, even in Georgia, in the South, because I'm from the South. I'm not from Georgia, but I'm from the South. And, I said, this is what the others, YT, if you say it real fast, they view and just laugh because putting down one black man to raise another black man. And then YT is laughing at you and they're laughing at us. And you talking about Herschel Walker, but here's the problem. They sitting back laughing like, look at these folks. Who they laughing at they talking about their own folks, putting them down. And I put out there, who's the dummy now? As to say is, why you sitting back laughing? They talking about you. I also said some of y'all criticizing my man Herschel Walker. Some of you guys ought to be ashamed. Then my tag. Watch them dogs. Watch them. Watch them. They'll do anything. You gotta watch them dogs, baby. You gotta watch them. I'm just saying. So here's the thing. Here, let me get my coffee cup out of here because we gotta, I put the link out there for you. And I put the link out there as well. I put that out there. Denise Kendall, what's going on? What's going on? Anthony Lachey, what's happening? Good morning. How are you guys? I put the link out there for you. If you want to come in on the show. Now, if you listen and you want to come in on the show while it's live, then your device must be your phone or whatever you're gonna use. You must have your microphone going, and you got to have the way for a person to video. You can have on headphones or however it may be, but you got to be able to be heard, and you got to be able to respond if you're going to say something. Now, if you're going to leave some comments on different pages, you can go on Facebook, you can go to the Stretch Alex page, or you can go on to the radio station page, WSLS, or you can go to the radio station and listen in, or now you can go to YouTube. Shouts out to my man, Mellow Mike, checking in. I know you're checking in. So here's the thing. You talked about my man, Herschel Walker. The problem I got with that is that we can't excel as a people if you're putting down your own folks. Just because he was backed by some people of another color, that don't mean he sold out. Just because these people were Republican, that don't mean he sold out. I don't want you to forget that it was a Republican president. Hey, Bianca, good morning. It was a Republican president that started freeing the Slave Act. Okay? None of us was born then, but that was the Union, against the Confederates, and that was Abraham Lincoln. So he was the president. They had two presidents back then. Let me help you out. They had one for the Union and one for the Confederates. They had two presidents, but the overall president was Abraham Lincoln. And John Wilkes Booth shot him in the back of the head while he was watching the show at the time. Just assassinated him. And why? Because he freed slaves. He wanted the black people. He got enough of that mess. He got tired of that. But his political party was a Republican party. But you can go ahead and look it up. If you want to, go ahead and look it up right now. And let's move on. So therefore, now today, this is 2022. It's still Republicans out there. It's still some black Republicans. If you take a look at, now somebody mentioned to me about Donald Trump. Let me get to the Trump thing. When Trump was in office, everybody was talking about, I had people telling me he crazy. He did that and other. He ain't got no, let me tell y'all something. Gas wasn't high. Gas prices wasn't high at all. Okay. Then with the PPP loan, sent them out for people who had a business or going on this, that, and other. Black folks had a chance to raise their business up with the PPP loan. They had a chance to do all that. Then, if you were struggling from all over the country, if you were struggling, at that point in time, you got what they call a stimulus check to help you, to pull you through when you couldn't hardly pay your bills, or to pull you through. So that's what the Republican did. So I'm just saying, I'm just giving you facts. So let's go a little further. Y'all can say what you want to say, but you can't deny that. And here's the thing. I bet when you got them stimulus checks, then none of y'all turned them checks. Y'all said, no, I'm gonna send it back to you. Now y'all went straight in cash at the liquor store, at your bank, the grocery store. You cash those checks. Okay, let's keep on moving. PPP loan, gave you loans. You got your own business. You're doing what you do, this, that, and the other, all this other kind of stuff. Now, they giving you money to help you out. You black, you got a business, help out. Now, some of y'all use the PPP loan in a way that it shouldn't be used. So they're going to catch up with you. All right? Those things right there. Like I said, gas wasn't high. You know, you could run around, okay, you know, gas ain't damn near $6, $7 a gallon. Okay, we're looking at $2.45. All right, then yeah, after Trump laws, gas went up in some areas to $5. That's $5.95, $7.85, damn near $9 in gas in some places. Yeah, but before he left, it wasn't that high. All right, now I'm gonna roll with you some more. Let's roll a little bit. Some more. We're gonna roll a little bit some more. Somebody says unemployment checks too. You got them checks. You got all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you know, now here's a comment that said food is high. Food is high now. It wasn't high then. Food high as hell now. But y'all tripping on the Republicans. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what's what. You know. So when you take a look at it, now we got the other president in there. You know, shit high as hell. It's high. You know, it's the TDH, too damn high. But some people had the problem with my man Herschel Walker running for governor. Said he a sellout, and this, that, and the other. Said the other color used him and all that kind of stuff. Said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say the white man used him. Let me tell you something about this. You know, they say, yeah, he was used, white man used him. I'm reading all the little comments. Let me tell you this right here. You've been being used by those people for a long time, long as you've been black. You know what I'm saying? You've been you matter of fact, you don't even own your own house. You got to pay taxes. You don't own your own yard. You got to pay taxes. You don't own your own car. You pay a note on it, but you got to pay what they call property tax. I'm going to help you out with the property tax. See, it's some real smart people out there that think they know because of the way they speak. No, let me give it to you. Property taxes. It ain't your property that you paying the taxes on. It's they damn property because you don't own it. Soon as you get a car, you say, "Oh, I own the car. I ain't got them bitches. Why am I paying property tax?" Well, first of all, you didn't make the car. That's the first thing. Secondly, let me break the property tax down to you. If you back that car out of the yard and you get on the street belongs to the government, the state, the government, this, that, and the other. So in order for you to drive on it, they're going to tax you. We own it. We can tax you. So ain't no use in talking crazy. That's your property tax right there. There it is. That's it. I'm just saying. Let's keep stuff in perspective. Let's not get crazy. Somebody said rent and housing market. The rent and housing went up. So they said we ran in a recession due to COVID. Okay. All right. You know, and here's Anthony Evans says, he says, not property taxes on cars in Maryland. Anthony, let me explain something to you. See, I love when people say stuff like that because the common sense and reality is this right here. He said, no property tax on cars in Maryland. Yes, it is. Soon as you pull that car out the yard, I keep trying to tell you, you're thinking personal. I'm giving you common sense. Soon as you pull that car out the yard and hit them streets, they tax you for driving on them streets. They tax you. You know what I'm saying? They tax you. You can't drive on those people's streets for nothing. They're going to tax you. That's why you're paying quote unquote property tax. So they may not say we're going to put a property tax on your car. They ain't going to tell you that. But it's called a property tax. So the people own the property, they're going to put a tax on you. That's their property tax. You paying on it. So once again, you don't own your own car. Because once you buy a car, you still got to pay tax on it. That just makes sense. You know, you still got to pay. Drew, what's going on? Drew Thomas, what's happening with you? Phyllis Skinner, what's going on? Nothing belongs to you. You right. The government knows how to get that. They got. I keep telling these folks. Some folks ain't listening. You gonna pay taxes on what you paying taxes. I don't care who get on a show and talk this, that, and the other. When it boil down to it, common sense is this: if they want money and they know how to get it, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna put it this way. I'm gonna put it like this: if you go to somebody that a hustler, or if you go to somebody that does money loans, if you back in the day, you used to say, "Man, I need to borrow $300 from somebody." He gonna tell you, "I'll give it to you," but now when you pay me back, you gonna owe me $450. How come? I'm taxing you, dog. You borrowed this money. I'm taxing you. I'm taxing you. So if you jump on the street in your car and you trying to figure out why when they raise gas, you're driving the street, you got a stop sign right here. You paying for that because that's the government's property. That's the property tax that you pay. That's it. That's common sense. I've been knowing that since I was a kid. I used to ask when I first started, I said, "Well, I got to pay so and so and so and so and so." And then I figured it out. What was my property, what I consider my property ain't mine. You know, I'm buying it. And once you start paying on something and you buying it, you really renting it. You know, they just say it's yours because you're the sole owner of that document that you rent the property from, which is whoever you buying it from. So you're the sole owner right at that point in time. But once your ass is dead, guess what? Somebody else gonna get it. It's gonna change hands 50 times. Get ready for that. I'm just telling you. But some people, they still stuck on, another. So I see you, Anthony Irvin, talking about no property tax on cars in Maryland. But you got to remember, you got to drive on that street. You got to drive on that street. They're gonna get their money. That's their property. That's their property you driving on. If you got a house somewhere, that's the government property. You may see it go through different hands, but guess what? When it boil down, they own it. You finna pay on something. Why am I paying extra for this house I got? Because it's theirs and it ain't yours. These are the common sense things people don't. They don't want to deal with common sense. They want to deal with, well, this mine and this and other, so on, so on, so. Okay, don't pay on it and see what happens. Because see, here's the thing. If something is yours, that mean if you buy it outright, you don't owe nothing on it. But if they continue sending property taxes to you, well, you owe a property tax for this year. Why I got to pay? Because you own the property. But this is my property. Nope. The government owns this property. It's sitting in here. We're gonna tax you every year. We own it. We just letting you borrow it till you dead. That's all they're doing. All right, moving right along. Let's move right along a little bit. Let's move out. Let's move right along. Yeah, like I said, cheering for a whip horse being used with your eyes wide shut. I didn't want to put the WITH in there because that's a movie, so I have to shorten it up. But that's what it means. Being used with your eyes wide shut. You looking around and they still using you. You still being used. They still gonna use you. That's just plain and simple. Somebody says, yeah, you still have property tax on here it goes right here. Somebody says, you still have property tax, whether you paid off on your home or not. That's right. Phyllis Skinner says, yes, even if you own it, you still have to pay taxes for the rest of your life as long as you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They can tell you own it, but you really just rent that shit till you dead. It's ownership of something. When they say you own something, that is a long-term agreement of renting. That's it. That's it. You can say, hey, I bought the house. Yeah, I own the house. This, that, and other. Oh, you do? Yeah, I own it. I can do it, whatever. I can do what I want to do it. You can remodel it, fix it, But guess what? When you start remodeling your house and start doing different stuff in it, then what you have to do now, have you ever seen anybody try to remodel their house? Well, I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Then they have to call somebody to do the specs on your house, on the inside and the outside. If you start remodeling your house, what you say is your house. You start remodeling. Here come a man. He works for the government. He gonna let you know, well, you can't put this right here. You can't do this right here because of this fire code. You can't extend your house because of this, because you own somebody else's property. You can't this, that, and the other, so and so, this, that, and the other. You can't do all that. They got specs. That's why they come out. That's why they come out and do your house. But they ain't gonna tell you that. You know, some of us of colors just still think, oh man, how they gonna tell me? Because you don't own this shit. All right, let's keep on going. Phyllis Skinner said that if you don't leave it to someone, it goes right back to the pool for them selling it. That's right. That's right. You know, that's it. Now, the only way that you can get away without paying property tax on the house, you know, that you don't have to pay every year, if you got somebody that lives in that house, I think their age has to be at least 70. And I have to look that up, but I'm thinking because my grandmother stopped paying property tax on her house, was like, when he hit 65 or 70, she stopped paying property tax in Arkansas. She didn't have to pay no property tax on the moat. She had a house here, a house back here, because we lived on the property, a house over here. So when it come time to pay property tax, she didn't get that letter no more. They didn't send the mail no more for the property tax. But they said, now, if she passed away, property tax start all over again because of your age. So they're going to keep it in rotation, you know. So has she, because she moved out here, but has she just stayed there, nobody wouldn't have been paying property taxes on it. As long as she owned it, nobody would have paid. Somebody could stay there, but you wouldn't have to pay no property tax. But if she's dead, if she's gone, your ass have to pay property tax. See, black folks, and what I'm trying to tell you is you were putting down Herschel Walker because of his education, because of what he didn't know, because of he was running with the Republican, because they say he dumb, he's an embarrassment to us, and so on and so on. What makes Herschel Walker relevant is the stuff that y'all keep saying. He gonna be relevant. Y'all still talking. I tried to put it out there and say he's a king. Don't talk down to the man. Don't talk down about him. Whatever he did, he did. Whatever he did in the past, what he did in the past. You know, and if he didn't win, congratulations, you ran, dog, but you didn't win. Just said, I'll try next time. We know somebody gonna back you. So anytime you run up for office, you got a backer. They could be green, yellow, purple, orange, white, a multicolor, pink, blue, all this other kind of stuff. If they backing you, they backing you. Denise Kendall, what's going on? How you doing? If they're backing you, they're backing you. That's just the way it go. I'm trying to give y'all this common sense. And I know later on people will be like, well, so on, so on, so all that stuff you're gonna talk about. This is common sense. This is what they don't want you to. They don't want you to use common sense. But if you use it, if you're smart, you'll use common sense. All right. Now, all right, let's move a little further with this Herschel Walker thing. So somebody said that he wasn't qualified. I'm gonna say it again because I like the way I said qualified. They said he's not qualified. Okay, he's not qualified. Okay. He's not qualified. I said, okay, he ain't qualified. All right, cool. This and another. And my thing is, well, all you have to do is be a citizen, born citizen, 18 years of age. You qualified. You qualified. Somebody on here says, on the page says, are we really defending a deadbeat dad? I was like, hold on, player. Says, are we really defending a deadbeat dad? Let me finish it up because this stuff keeps jumping up here. I'm about to go to my phone. Let me go to my phone. I got to see this because this just don't make no dadgum sense. It don't. It don't, y'all. It don't. If you go on my page, you'll see it too. And it says, what is that? Are we defending? This is funny. And I'm gonna tell you why it's funny. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give y'all the reason why it's so funny. When you mention a deadbeat dad, you know, you got to remember, there are some men, there are some black men across throughout life who weren't able to provide for their kids. There are some who were. There are some black men considering the situation of what's going on in the house. You don't know. You don't know what the situation was. But here's this person says to me, are we really defending a deadbeat dad who abuses women and children and lies about his education and employment? Somebody said FBI, come on. But hey, they do everything big in Texas, and I guess to include misrepresenting the truth. First of all, how you know your deadbeat dad? How you know that? Because they say it so? You don't know that. You don't know that. That's because the public says so. How do you know? I have to take my glasses off and read this because it says, how do you know that he abuses women and children? Have you seen it? No, you ain't seen it. Just because YT told you that and they put that stuff out there, you believe that. Okay. This, that, and other. You believe that. Okay, that's cool. I mean, you can believe that. You never know what happened in the relationship. You never know what's what. And if it says who beat women and children. Now, I believe a kid should get his ass whooped if he do something wrong. I'm your dad if I tell you to do something and you don't do it. I'm old school. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Point blank. That's it. Ain't nothing else to be said. So let's go further with that. So y'all, they're sending me comments and they're just talking. But here's the thing. Here's the thing right here. You said a man ain't qualified. He did this, he did that, he did this. But guess what? He was on TV and not you. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, you got two black men running against each other. One is for one party, the other for the other party, but they're both black men. The other thing is this: he was brave enough to get up there. So even if that information is true, and even when it came out, so what? What? Now, I'm gonna ask this question: are you gonna let all your information out? One that's talking. Are you gonna tell the folks? I used to smoke weed. I used to sell drugs. Are you gonna do that? No. You ain't gonna tell nothing, but you're gonna down this man. Some of the guy that's out. Good morning, Maxine Harvey Brown. Some of you guys that's out there posting on this stuff, you ain't gonna tell a woman that you with right now. You ain't gonna tell the public I used to be a hoe. You ain't gonna tell them you used to be a hoe. You ain't gonna tell them that. No, but you're gonna down this man for doing stuff. But your ass is doing shit. You understand what I'm saying? Some of y'all may be a backdoor player. That's all I'm gonna say. Backdoor player. But you ain't gonna tell that. But this man information come out. Now you're gonna down this man. He trying to run. You see what I'm saying? He trying to get something. He trying to have something. And if he didn't get it, y'all supposed to say, hey, good run, dog. Appreciate you. This, that, and the other. You had a lot of stuff come out, but you know what? Appreciate you, the black man that's running. And he's still a king. Somebody said, well, he ain't no king. What classifies a king? Some of y'all that you say that you a king is a king of one castle. Some of y'all try to be king of two castles and hell ain't can't support one. That's all I'm saying. But what I'm going to say this right here. This man played football. Running back. Got money. He got money. He going to tell you all that. He got paper. And if he had 2 or 3 women, okay, fine. He put 9 times out of 10, he might have been taking care of them. I don't know. They might have got out of line. Who knows? I don't know. So by looking back, yeah, he was taking care of one house, 2 or 3. He king about 2 or 3 castles. Y'all can't even take care of your own damn castle. You know. So let's move on. Let's move on while you're talking. See, I'm trying to show you the points where you're messing up at. Angela Porter, what's going on? I'm trying to show you the points where you're messing up at. So you looking at the person that you're talking about, but you can't handle your own damn business. You know what I'm saying? You talked about this guy. Some of y'all are hated by your own people in your own city. Okay, but you don't care nothing about that. But as soon as this man get on the platform, y'all gonna talk about him like a dog. Okay, all right. I'm gonna move on. Some of y'all out here in this stepping community. Let me get to that part. Some of y'all in this stepping community been talking about stepping and how it goes, something and can't step a lick. Wasn't even in the beginning of when the stepping started, when the old school got started. Wasn't even there. But you act like you was. I'm just saying. Some of y'all do that. Some of y'all talk about some history or whatever, this, that, and another, what the person, how they did this, that, and another. You don't know because you wasn't there. Let's go a little bit further. Since people want to talk about, you know. So we can't raise the black man without the other black men and women talking about it. So since we do the stepping, let's get to this part. I'm gonna get to some more stuff. Let's get to the step. Let's go to the stepping realm concerning this topic today. What we're talking about concerning what we're talking about right now. Let's get to the stepping realm. Let's get here now. We in the stepping community. Now you talked about Herschel Walker, what he ain't got, this and another, how he doing, what he did, this and another. How come y'all ain't talking about some of these so-called promoters charging y'all $175 and all that kind of dumbass shit? Why ain't y'all saying nothing? Oh, I'm sorry, you want to be friends, but you're not friends with Herschel Walker. But you want to be friends with these people. Now, if the other candidate was running against a white man, y'all wouldn't have had nothing to say. If Herschel Walker wasn't in the race, you wouldn't say nothing. Okay, so let's keep it moving. So now we're gonna take this to the stepping game. So you are afraid to say something about somebody doing you in, but you're gonna talk about a man that you don't even know, you ain't even friends with. But now watch this. If Herschel Walker were to put on a stepping event for cheap, y'all asses would go. I'm just telling you like it is. You'll go. You show up. Yeah, you'll be there. Who putting it on? Herschel Walker will, man. You ain't gonna say who putting it on. Oh, it's cheap. Oh yeah. Let's say Herschel Walker put on a stepping event. Let's do it this way. And he said, well, I got 3 hotels I'm paying for everybody in the room. Just come and dance. How many of y'all gonna sit there and say, I ain't going? None of you. Because you're gonna go. Fickle-minded is what I'm talking about, because you're gonna go. So therefore, if he puts on something, y'all gonna go. Somebody gonna jump out there on a live or something and say, well, Stretch, I would Stretch. No, your dumb ass will be there too. Quit playing. You'll be there too. If he put on an event and he tell you, come go for free, and he invite some of the top workshop people. I'm paying all my workshop people $1,000 a piece just to show up, just to do a workshop. Each one of y'all get $1,000. Their asses are going. I'm paying my media folks. I'm gonna give y'all $2,500 just to be there to do media. You going? You gonna go? You gonna go? So you can't sit there and say you. But then if you talking about the man, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't like you ain't gonna go. It ain't like, well, he did something to his wife. He did something to his kid. But man, he paying $25. But I'm gonna go though. I'm gonna go make that money. That means you ain't gonna give a damn about what he did to his wife and kids. If you did, you wouldn't go to nothing he did. So let's go further. So we talking about, I'm putting this in the stepping community. Let's get there. We got people doing events out here charging X amount of dollars, super amount of dollars, right? They supercharging. They charging. No, it's a recession. No, it's gas prices high. No plane tickets is high. This and the other. They start out charging you $90. They start off charging you $75. Now they up to damn near 200. But you won't say nothing about them. You won't type in, hey, these folks charging too damn much. What you think? You won't mention that. You know, you won't mention that. You won't mention the parts about how some of these promoters is messing folks over, taking their money, and ain't giving you a damn thing. You won't mention that part. You won't say nothing. You know. So here's the thing: when Herschel Walker is running, y'all ain't got no business saying shit. I'm gonna tell you why. You won't say nothing about the people that you deal with. You know what I'm saying? Won't even say nothing, but you trying to be friends with these folks. Well, I'm their friend. I'm cool. They gonna hook me up. This and the other. All this kind of stuff. Okay, so we pick and choose who we gonna hang out with. If they doing something wrong, you gonna hang with them, even if you know that they doing something they ain't got no business doing. You just want to be in the crowd. I understand that. It ain't for the people. You just want to be in that crowd. And I do understand. I understand. You know, I get it. You want to be in that crowd. Now, if they got an event that's already $125 and been that forever, since they first started, that's called a used to. I'm used to that event. So that's what his event is. You got an event coming up on a holiday. Let's say it's New Year's Eve. An event coming up. Are they charging someone $100 some odd dollars? Well, that's a used to. You want to know why that's a used to? Because every other party, not just Steppin', every other party that come across in the United States to do something on New Year's Eve is going from 100 and up. That's what they're doing. So that's an expectation. You know, that's an expectation. You see what I'm saying? That's an expectation. And somebody just put out there, I'm reading, somebody just put, when I was talking about it, she said they are crooks, ex-cons, pedophiles, pimps, prostitutes with no business degree, but y'all won't mention that. See, that type of stuff. Y'all ain't gonna mention different stuff about different folks because you want to be friends. Friends. You know the true friend there. A true friend there gonna tell you, hey, look, dog, I can't come to your stuff, man, because I've been going through that. I went through that. This and another. They ain't gonna tell you that. True friend gonna tell you what it was. But see, if you guys were looking at what they were calling out Herschel Walker, they call him out. Okay. And y'all like, yeah, he did this. Yeah, he did that. This and another. Okay. But like I said, I'm going in the Steppin' realm. So now we in that realm. Now, what you gonna do when you run into somebody that did something? What you gonna do then? What you gonna do when you run into, man, he crook. Are you still gonna hang with him? Oh, he ex-con. Are you still gonna hang with him? Okay. Well, call him out. Y'all scared to call these folks out. He a pedophile. Oh, he messed with kids. Call him out. Oh, he used to be a pimp. Oh, he did. Call him out. She used to be a prostitute. Call him out. Say something about them. They ain't got no business degree. Say something about them. But now you won't say nothing. But as soon as a black man hit a platform versus another black man, you want to talk. My thing is this right here. If you're gonna talk about Herschel Walker, which is a man that you don't damn know, you ain't no friends with. You probably been to a few games he played, if you old enough, But you ain't been to his house. You ain't been to no party he gave. I ain't never seen the man stepping. I don't know him personally my damn self. You know what I'm saying? So I can't talk about the man like that. I can raise him, and I can tell you to keep YT from laughing at you. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it now. Maxine said Herschel Walker was a pawn in a political game. I'm just saying, and we know this. But here's the problem: every person that's in politics is a pawn. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got somebody backing them. You know, everybody has been used by YT. You know, and that I understand. But here's the problem. Here's the problem, Maxine. The people that are talking about Herschel Walker, talking about him bad, they so silly they don't know YT been using their ass ever since they've been born. The first thing they use you with was your birth certificate. And if you get to reading the book and looking good, look real deep, dig real deep, and find out about your birth certificate. Your birth certificate, when you were born, the reason why they put the birth certificate on you is so you wouldn't go nowhere, because you are worth $1 million. A person, a child that's born worth $1 million. So they give you a birth certificate so they can keep up with you, so they can keep placement with you. Then they give you a social security number so they can keep up with your ass. That's the using point, but everybody want to talk crazy. They've been using your ass since birth. So you are a pawn in a bigger game than this political game. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it out there. People just ain't gonna listen. I'm trying to give it to you. You are a pawn in a bigger game. Why do you think when you leave this country, you can go, if you go to another country, they know who you are already? All they said, well, let me get the social security number. You don't really have to give them, the document to say exactly your birth certificate. You ain't got to give them that. What's your social security number? They type it in worldwide. Okay. He is owned by the United States. Okay. So he's owned by the United States. That's it. Somebody put out there, said we don't even accept birth certificate on identity to get a social security. That's right, you don't. He is owned by the United States. You go somewhere, they get the social security number, bam. They own him. Okay. Now you get here and you get on a boat. You get on a cruise. You try to get that form that puts you on a boat or a cruise. All right. You get that passport. They want to see your birth certificate before you get one. They want your social security number, your identification, everything, this, that, and the other. Why do they want to see your birth certificate? Because they want to know where your ass is from, where you born at. You from the United States. Okay. When you born, you got to look deep. You worth $1 million already. So when people go overseas and they get quote unquote locked up, I heard they're getting ready to let the girl was I think somebody told me they put her, she's out of jail or whatever, this, that, and the other, so and so and so. Okay, she's a basketball player. Okay, she's a star, this, that, and other. Them folks overseas don't give a damn about you being a star. They don't care about that. You worth $1 million. And in order to get you back, give this paper. I'm just saying. When they get down to it. But, let people talk, because they always got some psychological or some, they'll pull up this and that and they'll read it, but they'll misrepresent what they're reading by getting you to think, well, this is what happened. No. They've been using your ass since birth. Point blank, that's it. That's the end of that. I'm just giving it to you. So now, when, like I said, in the stepping community, we got a lot of people that don't, they won't talk about them folks. They won't say nothing. You got people in the stepping community that run around having babies. 4, 5 kids here and all that kind of stuff. And I know some. I ain't gonna call them out. I ain't gonna call them out right now. I ain't gonna even say their name. I ain't gonna do that. But I'm gonna put it this way. Some of the same women that talk about Herschel Walker got kids by some of these folks that I'm talking about their step. And they call them what do they call them? Deadbeat dads. Some of these dudes ain't paid child support on none of these damn kids. But the women out there putting shit out there by Herschel Walker, I was looking at them going, you need to be quiet. You ain't getting no Social Security. I mean, you ain't getting no child support on the kid. You out there having kids by folks that ain't got no damn job. Be quiet. Hush. Another thing. So therefore, when it comes down to it, he's a black man. Period. He's a king. Point blank. That's it. You know. And folks just be talking. I said they keep on talking. This lady puts on my post. She says, he played a stupid game and got a stupid prize. This is the energy I can give it's called a ridiculous post. She called my post ridiculous. Let me tell you about, I ain't gonna call her name. I'm not gonna do that. Let me tell you about ridiculous. If I'm white and I'm reading this post, I'm laughing at you. You ridiculous. Because I gave you some ammo, because you put because the man that put the post out was raising up his fellow man, his black man. I just wanted, you put some stuff out now, I'm a different color. I'm looking at you, I'm laughing my ass off. Look at these stupid so and so, look at these silly, I'm laughing my ass off. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If somebody got something going on, black, don't you bring them down. If somebody from another color say something that you supposed to hold a black man, I don't care. I don't care if he got any knowledge or not. Somebody said that he ain't, he ain't supposed to be running for this. Somebody said that he didn't have any type of education. He ain't got no education. He ain't, but he went to, I think in order to think, he went to college and then he went to the pros. So therefore he got some type of education. So let me tell y'all lying already. You're lying. He got some type of college education. Let's move on. So you got to start thinking before you start talking. Let's move on. All right. Let's see here. Let me go a little bit further. Say he ain't qualified. Say the man ain't qualified. Okay. Let me move on with this. In my home state, in a town called Earl, Arkansas. I'm going to let y'all look it up. There's a young man. He ran. He ran for being the mayor of this city called Earl, Arkansas. Look it up. Have fun. Look it up. Look this stuff up. I'm going to tell y'all, look it up. I ain't got to look it up. Look it up and find out and look it up. I'm going to tell y'all what it look. Matter of fact, I'm going to give it to you. All you got to do is look up, is do this right here. It's going to say Earl, Arkansas. All right. Has the youngest black mayor in the country. He black. He just graduated high school this year. And you black people talking about Herschel Walker ain't qualified. This boy by no means is qualified because he never been in politics. Herschel Walker never been in politics. Herschel Walker's older than him. He's been around and seen political stuff go down. This guy haven't. His name, I'm gonna let y'all look it up. It's Jalen Smith. I know him. I know his family. I know their problem. Okay. Here, wait a minute. Can y'all read that? Let me see if y'all can read that. It says Jalen Smith, Arkansas City elects 18-year-old to be the next mayor. Okay, well, let me do it again. For you silly folks. There it is right there. So you can keep on talking about Herschel. But here's a young man just graduated high school this year. He ain't qualified. But guess what? He's a mayor. Isn't it the thing about being a mayor or something? Isn't that politics? That's politics, right? Okay. Now I know somebody's gonna get on and say, well, stretch this, stretch that. You can say all everything you want to say, this and another, but I'm giving you the truth, the common sense. This is common sense. You down a one man, and the Lord put forth another man to come up. You know what? This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. You down Herschel Walker, and you down him, and you talked about him like a dog. And the Lord put this in your face right here. Are you going to down the black man? Well, since you down him, let me raise another one up. Let me show you what I can do. Now talk about that man. Let me see what I can do. He ain't got no political. He wasn't, he ain't been to college. He only went with high school. That's far as he went. Now he's a mayor. Dang. When do you have to go to college to be a mayor? No. And then for y'all to say that Herschel Walker ain't got no the type of education that this and that. If whether he went to college or not, he didn't have to go to be a senator. No, he had to do that. Did a thing called freedom, so you got that. And then after Obama ran and became president, then guess what? That opened up doors for a whole bunch of people. So now we talking about an 18-year-old man. And here's the problem. Here's the funny part. Everybody that's born, the Lord made. He created you from birth. Now, what you do after you get grown is your own business. But here's the thing. He has a way of showing you. If you get out there and get to talking crazy, he got a way of showing you, oh, so y'all finna down this man. I don't care what he did. It ain't the fact of what he did, this and the other, so on, so on, so. That ain't it. You down this man, I'm finna raise something else. I'm finna show y'all something. I'm finna show you something different. Now let me raise this man. Now say something about him. You don't know a damn thing about him. Say something about him. See, that's the problem. We put our folks down, then the Lord raised something else. We do this and he raised something, he put something else in your face. We do this, raise something else in your face. So say something about him. You can't. Ain't nothing you can say. There's nothing that you can say. People, ain't nothing you can say. You put one down, he raised up another one. Ain't nothing you can say. That's why I was telling you guys about Herschel Walker. He's a king. He's a black man. He ran this. Respect him, this, that, and other. But you didn't want to respect him. You want to talk about him, this, that, and other. And look what he did. To make you foolish, to make you look foolish or look like a fool or be a fool or whatever you want to be. I'm like Malcolm X. Is that what you want to do? Then go ahead. Oops, he raised somebody. Oh, okay. Now Herschel Walker was in Georgia. This is in Arkansas. Same South. Same poor state. Same poor state. He come from his poor city. This, that, and the other. He ain't got no college education. You know what I'm saying? He just got a high school diploma. He got out there, he ran. And guess what? His running mate was an older man. All right. And he said, if this young man needs some help, I'll help him. But wait a minute. Ain't nobody said nothing against the young man. Ain't nobody said nothing against his running mate, the old man. If he needs this young man, I'll help him. So the other mayor, the man that was running for mayor, he's helped the young man out in all kind of ways. So the young man won, and the man is still helping him out. But look at the people that you look at the person that you chose to talk about versus the man that won. You didn't hear that man say he gonna help Herschel in nothing, but y'all going for him. See, that's the problem. You want to ridicule one man and raise another man who won't help that man. And then you talking about Herschel Walker with him, being a deadbeat dad and this, that, and the other kind. What about this other man? What about him? What about him trying to do? The woman wanted her kids. He had the kids in the car, took off and ran over the woman's foot. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What about him being a pastor? But y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all didn't read that part. Y'all, when I put that out there, y'all went past that. What about that part right there? Y'all didn't say nothing. See, when I saw he was this guy was a pastor. Well, somebody said, well, he's a preacher. Then I looked at it, I said, okay, he's a pastor, this, that, and the other. He's supposed to be representing the Lord. He's supposed to be representing God. I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't deal with him. He supposed to be representing the Most High. You can't be representing the Most High and doing that type of stuff. Your record got to be clean. If you want somebody to have a clean record to run, then say your record has to be clean. You ain't supposed to, well, I'm just go for him because you ain't supposed to do that. That's right. Folks are fickle. So he's supposed to have a clean record. Y'all losing y'all draws. About to doo-doo in your pants. You know, your underwear wet because he won. Happy Herschel done lost something. Fickle. This man got something going on with him. Y'all should have been saying, wait a minute, he a preacher. Then he tried to run over his wife's foot. Then he been out, hold on, player, you supposed to be representing the Most High. I can't be cheering for you. I can't, but let me give y'all this situation though. Here's the thing. Let me give it to you like this. And you can, and I'm gonna let it alone. I'm gonna say this right here. Then I got some more stuff I'm gonna need to do. I'm gonna say this right here. Take a look at these two men. Now take a look at Jesus and Barabbas. All right. Okay. Let's take a look at it. But see, y'all, they did some different stuff. Let's just take a look. Okay. Now, Herschel ain't well educated. He did some stuff, this, that, and the other. He don't talk, very well. All this other kind of stuff. I'm just trying to figure out if it come down to making a decision on two people, you would rather deal with a man that's supposed to be representing the Most High. You'd rather deal with a man that took the kids, wouldn't let his wife see the kids and all that kind of stuff. You would rather do that. Probably did some more stuff. I'm pretty sure he did. But you look at Herschel, he did some stuff too. So somebody said a lesser two evils. They did all that, this and the other. And like Maxine said, they talked about Jesus, they put him on the cross. Y'all talked about Herschel, y'all put him on his cross. Okay. But you raised this other guy. Somebody said, whoa, Mike. You raised this other guy. Okay. Hey, but you put Herschel on the cross, but you raised him up. Like they raised up Barabbas. Barabbas did all kind of shit. I'm just saying. And then to further go forth in some stuff, you talking like he don't know how to talk. He don't do this and the other, so on, so on. The disciples that were with Jesus was murderers, thieves, tax collectors. He had somebody with him that was tongue-tied, couldn't even talk. So I'm just giving y'all what I'm giving you. Here's the thing. Let me see where your head at. Let me go there. And then when you come after this show, when you come for me, I'm gonna say it again. Come with scripture. You got to come with scripture dealing with me. You got to come with scripture dealing with me. Cause foolishness just ain't gonna get it. So now that you know this, now that you know that the people you're dealing with in your stepping community, talk about them. Say something about them. Just because they doing this and doing that, this and the other kind of stuff. If they doing something they ain't got no business doing, say something. Just because they did that and you want to be friends with them. Some of these folks you befriended is laughing their ass off behind your back. But you want to be friends with them. You want to work for them. You want to do this, do that, this, and the other. Y'all don't even know how to say nothing about them. And the only way, and somebody asked me, well, Stretch, the stepping. I said, the only way you're going to bring a community together is to weed out the bullshit and come together and say, we ain't going for that. We ain't going for this. We ain't going for that. You did this. No, I can't dance with you because you like to rape women. No, I can't dance. Do that. So somebody said, don't come for me unless I send. That's right. Don't come for me unless I send for you. I can't step with you, dog. No, I can't come to that party. Why? You used to be a pimp. Oh, okay. Now I can't come to your party, this, that, and the other. So on, so on, so why? Because you had women in bondage, which being in bondage, they called those back then, they called those women whores. So you had women in bondage and you was causing them and putting them out there. So now I can't fool with you because you disrespected women. You know, you did all this. You disrespected women, you did this, that, and the other. I don't know what's my hot photo. I'm not finna that shit on me. I don't know who that is. You finna get blocked. So you disrespected women. So I can't fool with you. You know. No, I can't come to your no, I can't come. No, can't come to your event. No, I can't come to the event. Why? No, because you ain't got no college education. I can't come. I can't show up. I can't come all this stuff is be misrepresented. I can't come to it. I can't come to it. No, can't do it. So I'm just saying. I can't do it. I can't do it. You know, I'm answering the question, y'all. I can't do it. So I mean, so that's it. You know, so if you putting down somebody, but you go to all these parties and these various stepping event and this and the other, and knowing these folks got these bags, and I ain't talking about money. Got these bags behind them. Y'all don't want to say nothing. You go out there like you don't know nothing. You get out there, you don't know. Folks done did a lot of stuff, but you don't know nothing about. And then you'll say stuff like, well, you know, that's all right, man. That's in their past. That's in their past. I'm cool with it. Okay, Herschel Walker had past. That was in his damn past. He cool with it. You know. So that's how that go. I'm just saying. You know. I'm just saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. You in their past, that's it. You know, whatever's in their past is in their past. But y'all put the man down. You know, y'all put him down. You put the man down. And that's it. Which is understandable. Y'all put them back. But if somebody got a past, if somebody has a past, you know, and they're doing their thing, don't put them down. If you're gonna be around some people and they done did this, that, and the other, they done murdered, they done pimped, they done had hoes, they done had this, that, and the other, prostitute, been to jail, all this other kind of old stuff, and you gonna hang with them at a stepping event and be cool with them, slap them on the back, high five, whatever, man, it's all right, man, that way back, that was a long time ago you did. If you're gonna get him a pass, you might well get Herschel Walker. You don't know Herschel. Give him a pass. So ain't no use y'all jumping out there talking bad about the man. I'm trying to raise black awareness. And I am aware that you black people try to down this black man. That's my awareness. You know. And I know that. So that's it. That's all you got to do. That's all. But I'm about to get out of here, man. I got some more stuff. Let me tell you about the DJ battle. Let me get an item. The DJ battle is here in sunny Las Vegas, Nevada in February. Okay. It's the 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. It's stepping out of Africa into Las Vegas. We're doing something Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The DJ battle is on a Friday. The when you're stepping out of Africa into Las Vegas, you got your stuff. It's gonna be you gotta wear your African attire and everything, and that's gonna be on Saturday. We're doing a party on Thursday. We're doing something on Sunday here and all this other kind of stuff. So we got lots, and we got some day parties, and we're going to at the Palace Station, so we're going to be there. So book your room, and you get 2 free passes into the event. Now, if you don't book a hotel room with the hotel, you got to just look up, and you'll see it. They got the group code. If you don't book a hotel room with the group code, then and you book outside of that, that's fine if that's what you want to do. But men, the price for you is $35. The price for women is $45. So I'm gonna tell you that right now. So get it in your head. Hey, I think I need to book something. If not, okay, fine. If you want to pay at the door, if you want to pay, that's cool. I'm just saying. So let me grab this. Let me grab this item for you guys. So I'm gonna show you guys something. Just give me a second, y'all. Just hang tight. Don't do nothing. Hang tight. All right. I'm back. I'm back right here. So let me see something that's coming up. Somebody wants to come in. Maxine said that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Yeah. So this is what. So the battle of the DJs, is it's a DJ battle. BBWN and Hot 89.1 FM. We got these deals right here. Got this right here for you. You know what I'm saying? Got this. I got this right here. I got I got the shirt. Yeah. So you can get you one of these. You know what I'm saying? Get you one. Get you one. I'm gonna hold it in front of for you. Get you one of these guys right here. I got it on the sweatshirt with the hoodie. It's the sweatshirt with the hoodie. So, if you want one, this is because I know Maxine gonna want one. She's gonna be like, get mine. I know. So if you want one, well, make sure you get your stuff and everything and this, that, and the other, and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, and we'll make sure that there it is. It is right there. So get you one of these. All you gotta do is hit me up, and I'll give you the cost. I'll give you the cost of what it's gonna cost, so you can get that. And hey, I got another one. So if you let me put this back. I got another one. So if you like stepping and everything, and you're about enjoying yourself and stepping, and you community wise, hold on one second. I got something else for you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it out there. Got to put this out there. Some people like to steal, but I'm gonna put this out there. All right, it's Chicago stepping, and this T-shirt. This is a hoodie, and on the front, Chicago stepping culture. It says fashion, music, and dance. So that's what it is. So you can get you one of these. Let me hold it back up. So you can get you one of these. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's right. I got mine. Get yours. I got mine. Get yours. While you sitting there eating lunch, or whatever, get yours too. Get yours. I got mine. Get yours. You get yours because this is this is the Haters Corner, and we talk about a lot. So get yours for that. Get yours, and in case people, if you are confused with the date and everything, here's the day, here's the event, right here. I'm gonna hold it up for you. I'm gonna hold it. You know what I'm saying? This, sometimes I don't hold it as straight as I should. But that's it. I'm gonna hold it. There you go. There you go. There it is, right there. Boop, boop, doop, 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 doop. Can you see that? Okay, good. So now, get that. Hey, and don't forget about coming up in Dallas. Coming to New Year's Eve party, masquerade party with the All Girls Production. I'll be down there. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the All Girl Production down there in Dallas, Texas. They have a New Year's Eve party, and they're gonna bring in the New Year, so we're gonna kick it with them while we're there. We're gonna get busy, kick it with them while we're down there. So get ready for that, and it's gonna be nice, you know. Uh, so get there. I'll be down in Dallas kicking it with them. They're gonna bring in the New Year's. I'm DJing, me and my man Joel. So we're gonna be down there doing our thing in New Year's Eve party. So with All Girl Productions, you know, Jackie Dallas and Tony Brown and Tony B rather, and the rest of the peoples. It's a masquerade ball. New Year's masquerade ball. So it'll be me, Irie, DJ Joel, me, Irie, DJ Joel, and my man Ted Williams. He's gonna be doing a workshop. So I'm telling you right now. So if you go to a New Year's Eve party or whatever, that you're gonna bring in the New Year's. You got to bring the New Year's in. So if you want to bring the New Year's in, we're gonna dress right, be relaxed, this, that, and the other. I might have on some type of suit, but later on, that jacket coming off because it's going down, and we're gonna play more than just step in and this, that, and we're gonna play music. We're gonna play party music, so you get your party on, this, that, and the other. So I can tell you that, and now if you're coming to the meet and greet, it's gonna be $20, and I'm looking at Friday, the 30th is $20. Step in boot camp workshop, all that with Ted Williams, and then you got me and Joel, from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. is $20. We're doing that right there. Now I might have changed, but we're doing a Saturday step in boot camp, and then the Saturday day set, which is $20, and then from 7 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. is a New Year's Eve dinner masquerade ball. It's a 3-course buffet style. Now, and that is $400. For $45, dinner's not included. New Year's Eve masquerade ball, dance only. So if you don't want to eat, you just want to dance, you come, pay your $45 because in order to get a meal, you have to be on the list. So therefore, if you're paying $100 and you're coming in, you're gonna get a chance to eat 3-course. They say, yeah, 3-course buffet style. Get your eat on or whatever. You can party, eat this, that, and the other. But if you just want to come and just celebrate, and you don't want to eat or what, just pay the $45. So they got all kind of stuff going on there. So it's gonna be nice. We're gonna be down there in Dallas, Texas, man. In Dallas, Texas. That's right. Put your lips together and say, Dallas, Texas. We're going to be in Dallas. Getting it in. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be right there. Right there. All right, then. All right. Yeah, that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. That's going to be off the chain. It's going to be cool. Now, coming up in the latter part of January, I'll be in Atlanta, Georgia, celebrating with Fest and his wife Sean J. I think they're celebrating their birthday, so I'm gonna be down there kicking it with them. So it's gonna. I think that's the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. But they're gonna send me the flyer. I'm gonna be down there with them, and after that, I'm looking at somewhere up in April. I have to talk to Terrence. He's doing this thing in Little Rock, Arkansas, so I'll get with him a little bit more on that. And then after that, will be in May. And I'm assigned to do something with Hey Fred as far as the Memphis and Mays event that he does. So I'll be DJing for that. And then after that is the biggest one in the country. The biggest one in the country, which is Step of Union. Used to be Step Again, we changed it to Step of Union in St. Louis, Missouri. Memorial Day weekend. It's gonna be off the chain. So we're looking at some more thousands of showing. The first hotel rooms are already sold out. So if you ain't in there, you better hurry up. And I mean with the hurry up. Better get in there. You better get in there. So that's how that's go. What else? What else is going on? Oh, my man Tracy, Kansas City Tracy, he's in on Labor Day weekend, so you got to remember that. That's in Kansas City, so I'm doing a day party up there. So there's a lot of other stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? So you never know. You never know. Shouts out this coming month on the 22nd. On the 22nd in St. Louis, Missouri, Miss Dolores Mitchell, who's the president of Word of Mouth Entertainment, her birthday celebration in St. Louis, Missouri. I'll be there DJing. Well, I guess now I wasn't supposed to say nothing, but it's a birthday celebration. I'll be there, and it's going down on the 22nd, St. Louis, Missouri. Miss Dolores Mitchell, it's gonna be going down. It's going on. This and that, and so that's how it goes. And let me give you, I'm gonna give y'all a little tip. So if y'all in the house, stuck in the house or whatever, this and that, and because somebody hit me up and said we are constantly man hit me up and said, man, I've been in the house getting my munch on. This look, let me tell y'all something. Y'all better do some exercising out there. Yeah, y'all better do some exercise. Y'all better stop eating all that. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all eating them greens and pork chops and ham hocks and tuna fishes and salads and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna calm down on that. Let's calm down on it. Let's let's calm down on it. I'm gonna tell you, here's a good thing. Here's a good thing to eat for just for dinner time. Let me give you some. Well, I give you a salad challenge. Yeah, chicken. The people eating chicken. They eating everything. Let me give you a challenge. I challenge you guys. I'm gonna challenge you. Friday on Facebook. I challenge you to fix your own salad. Fix a salad. Take a picture of it. Put it on Facebook. That's my challenge to you. Fix a salad. Put it on Facebook. For your dinner or something. It could be for your lunch or for your dinner, but fix a salad. Fix a salad. I know some of y'all want to give me a head nod. Okay. Fix a salad. That's what you do. Breast, you can put the tomatoes, whatever you want to put in that salad. I want to see the best salad. Fix it out there. We're going to do a Friday challenge. That's your Friday challenge. Fix a salad and make that your dinner. You know what I'm saying? And let me see who has the best salad out there. Fix a salad, and that's going to be the best thing. So that's what we're going to do. So I want you, anybody agree to that? That's cool. But I got to go, y'all. I got to go. So we've covered a whole bunch of stuff, events and everything. Oh yeah, and tonight here in Las Vegas, Nevada, tonight is Thursdays with Tony Hearns. I hear, so I got to give that announcement. Thursdays tonight with Tony Hearns. So free event, free party. This and that. We get in, get party. DJs is DJ. Make sure you tip the DJ. Make sure you tip the DJ. Make sure you tip. I smell food cooking. Oh, that's from outside. Somebody's cooking. You tip the DJ. Make sure you tip the DJs. Make sure you do that. And do all that stuff, man. Just make sure, you tip the DJs. Handle that business. Do that. So, and anytime you go anywhere, fellas respecting women respecting young men, and have a good time. Oh, and don't forget about that. I'm going to say this. Last night, which was Wednesday night, was at WSO with Just Up Production. Freddie Pond, FMP, and his wife, Sheila, and they had line dancing and stepping there. Had a good time there, so that was good last night. So on Wednesdays, that's where it is out here on Wednesdays. I don't know how long they're going to keep it going, but they're going to keep that rolling. This, that, and other. And then the other place on Sunday, they've got a Sunday going. I don't know if it's going to be first and third or whatever have it may be. On Sunday here, they're going to be the Stepping at the Smoke Lounge. Shouts out to Day, my man, Super Day. He's got that going on. So if you want to get a step on Sunday here, I think they start like from 6 p.m. until. So if you're here and you now it's the Smoke Lounge. So if you go check it out for yourself. I think that's about it. I don't know about any other little parties that's going on as far as I know of. But get prepared for all that, So when you come out here, there's some places to go, places to see, places to eat, and this, that, and the other, all this other kind of stuff. And we're going to do that. We'll do it just like that. Hey, I got to get out of here, man. I got to go. But just remember, I told you guys what's what. You know what I'm saying? And, keep what I told you. Just keep mind and then say, hey, you know what? Thank you for telling me. I appreciate it. That's all you got to do. And just let that do. Just be respectful of a person. You ain't got to dog them out. You ain't got to talk about them. Just say, hey, they've been through some stuff. My thing is your foot don't fit no limb when it comes down to that. Hey, I gotta get out here. This corner. As well as YouTube. Also, we're on Facebook and we're on the WSLS page on Facebook. And we're doing it like this right here. Hey, I'm your host, yours truly, DJ Stretch. Keep what I told you in mind. Don't get mad. Get creative. Keep it locked. I'm going straight to the radio station. Make sure you listen to the radio station today, Hot 89.1 FM. Some good music. You might get some fun, might win some prizes. You know what's going on. So if you have any requests for the radio station, just send them to me. And I'll make sure I put your favorite songs on. We got to get out of here, man. I got to go. I'll see you later. Peace out.
You're listening to one of the best internet radio stations around. You're listening to
Hot 89.1.